On this channel, we only give you updates that concerns Chelsea and Chelsea alone.
The standard has dropped a lot. The standard has
Even
dropped
the
a lot.
owners, talking about the owners, right? Like, say they always talk about coach, this one. Say that these owners put us
For this position. Yes, like I said, or I've said before, I used to say the success of a team, there are different hierarchies or authorities that decides the fate of a team.
Yes.
That time we dey blame Pochettino, always blame Pochettino, but I always tell people that starting from the head, starting from the owners, starting from the technical directors, the sporting directors, let us look into all these things, because then they get question to answer to us.
Yes. No.
That is why you see, I dey ask this thing. I say the fans will not get stake for this club. We will not get stake for the. We will not get a say for the club. We need to understand, because some certain things, because we dey talk and nothing yet they happen. Like this medical issue of a thing now, like I said, what is you dey watch your games, you dey see say players wey don go injury.
Yes.
We've just have had 43 injuries this season. 43 injuries this season, the highest in the league.
And I bring that medical department.
Exactly, because they change everything. Once as Roman they come out, everybody they come out with them. You understand?
Yeah.
Check come out, Marina come out. So you need to understand.
Backroom staff,
Still come out. So you need to understand. We need to understand what is really going on, or simple change this medical team for us, because they've not delivered. They've done very. I know say not be then they cause injury, but then you have the responsibility to make sure that these players are okay,
yes,
or they recover well.
Yes.
The one way go.
Or you tell the coach that this is how you play this one.
How you play this guy? Yes.
Don't play it as so that he get fit perfectly.
But not be say these players don't old now. Majority of the players are still young. They are young. So what will give them long-term injuries like this? Life-threatening, career-threatening injuries.
They are in 2 months. And none of our injuries always 2 days.
I dey tell you now.
3 weeks, 4 weeks.
Nkuku now don dey play that you go enter 2 months now. Before they talk say na 4 weeks, 3 to 4 weeks. So e go be like play now, e go still enter 2 months.
That's Nkunku own too. I don't know. I talked about Nkunku, Lavia, and Wesley.
Yeah.
And I want you to say something about it. See these 3 players, they are injury-prone players.
Yeah.
I'm not Lavia. I see the monitor am, but I know like if this season end, Lavia no fit give me 90 minutes.
90 minutes.
And next season, Wesley Fofana no fit give me 1 preseason game, and Nkunku no fit give me 20 games. When they hear them.
Exactly. There's no point in me saying anything again, because it's the.
And the funniest part, we not buy them cheap.
Yes, now we invested money on this player. Look at Wesley. We bought Wesley over 80-something million from Leicester now.
And he has not even given us
15 games. 15 games. So just like you said, let them come back from the injuries first, and let us see how we can integrate them in the team, and let us see how they can give us a run of at least 15 to 20 games.
Yes, and let us see their impact.
Yes.
If we are not seeing any impact and they continue going on injury like this, Baba no verse. For those of you that are Nkunku
fans,
Lavia fan, we'll say them.
The only thing we say, we like to always make profit from anything we are doing. So I wouldn't advise that some of them should go for loan in another club, so that if they develop, we go fit sell them for better money.
These are already developed.
No, when I mean develop, I mean, say now we talk about the injury problem of Chelsea. If it be say now, not be say if it be say it is from the medical team. So if they go to
okay, fine, make I counter that. I know say we blame the medical team.
Yes.
But let's look it the other way around. If you say Pochettino in pattern of training to really affect this. Because if you check most of our injury, not even after match, some of them are even for training center, some of them those injuries. If
people they blame Pochettino's style of training, if they are putting it on the fact that this is the reason why these players are getting injured, let us look at when he was in Tottenham, or look at when he was at PSG. How many of those players, or how many times where you see Kane go injury in a season? How many times where you see Son go injury in a season? So let us be, whatever we are saying, let's be diplomatic. Actually, I'm saying this because I looked at Christian Pulisic, like I said before, I looked at other players that has left. Look at N'Golo Kante now. How many times will you say Kante don't get injury?
That Kante injury, normally Kante supposed don't get because we really overwork.
We overwork him now, but now in body now he's still active. Yeah, he's still active. So let's not. Sometimes this thing can even cost the career of a player.
Yeah.
Look at Rhys James. I'm scared. I'm really scared because I know what is in store for Rhys James if he comes back. Malo Gusto cannot replace Rhys James.
Yeah.
I'm saying it out now for everybody to know. Malo Gusto cannot replace Rhys James. So we need him back. And I was even thinking because there was a time where Pochettino actually made Gusto play as a left back. And he tried. I'll give it to him. He tried. Even the fact that he's not a left footer, but then he tried.
Well, I played as a right wing back, and even though it's not a left, it's not a right wing back.
So one of the things as a coach is that you should be able to use players in positions that they never imagined for themselves. That's why I give kudos to Conte, changing Moses from a winger to a wing back.
But some of us, Chelsea fans, see they complain for that team for Poch in terms of playing them out of position.
Because they work. That make they complain. If you think they work, we give our kudos. You understand? So, well, it's still the same. We Chelsea fans. In fact, Chelsea, we don't get patience. Normally, now it's our blood. We don't get patience. So, if we can actually give Pochettino, I'm not saying we should, but if we could actually give him patience and give him the time, I think maybe he could be able to use those players. Not all though, but at least some of them should be able to, do well in the positions.
All right, I don't know if you have heard about this rumor of Chelsea making push for Nico Williams.
Okay, Nico Williams.
And Ousmane Diomande from Sporting CP, the centre back from Sporting CP. Remember, Thiago Silva is leaving this season.
Okay.
So, how is he? Do you think, as for let's leave the defender side?
Okay. Nico Williams is a very wonderful, massive, good player. I watched him play for Spain actually once, and I think he's a very good winger. But in that game, I know go judge him based on one game, but let me still say what I observed.
Yeah.
He's still young. He's still coming up in terms of his finishing. We need people who go finish for us well, and. This transfer of a thing, these players who they go for. This Chelsea season now don't make me realize say football now gamble. If he work for you, if he no work for you. Now we have good players right now in Chelsea. Just that they're not doing well. Their profile is good. Their stats. When I be watch Modric stats when they play for Shakhtar Donetsk, I was so happy. I was happy when we signed him. When I watched Madueke, I was so happy. Yes, I was so excited. But now when they don't come, how far? So it's the same thing now where they talk. Everybody don't they happy. Hey, buy Nico Williams. He's a very good player. I don't doubt. He's good. But then let us
absorb the pressure.
Exactly, and he's a young player. Because anybody where they call this team now, we are expecting you to deliver immediately. We don't want anybody where we will say, okay, let us give them time. We expect you to deliver us.
Start doing your work.
We don't get time again to look anybody to say, okay, let us give you time. You understand? So personally for me, I'll go for a much more experienced player. I've said it before that Chelsea need a creative player that can win games for them. You understand? I don't have any particular player in mind now. Except if you take me to the striker positions, I'll give you some options I have in mind. But then in terms of the wingers, I don't think you spoke about Nico Williams. I don't think he's ready for a team like Chelsea. Give him 2 to 3 seasons and he's ready to play for Chelsea.
Wow, that's a very good one. I love your thoughts towards that. That's a very good one. And I want to hear your comment concerning that this Nico Williams stuff. Yes, moving forward, remember when we signed Enzo last year, January, and when Enzo came to the team, we were very happy. We saw the kind of football Enzo was giving to us, and we were saying that we need that N'Golo Kante kind of person that will make the job more easier for Enzo. Because during that period, N'Golo was not fit.
Yes.
He was not fit. He was not sound. Now, people start recommending Moses Casado.
Casado.
Even the fans are chanting, bring Moses Casado. Let's see the pivot between Enzo and Casado. And so far, so good. We have signed the player. Two of them have played. Do you think the midfield? Do you think Chelsea midfield is okay, or do you think Chelsea should still enter the transfer market for the sake of midfield?
Okay, make I answer your question first of all before I state my thoughts. You said, do you think the midfield is okay? The players individually are okay.
Yes.
But playing them together, it's where the issue is.
Yeah.
Now, like I always say, in my own opinion, I think a good tactician should be able to rotate these players or mix them up well.
Yeah.
And the ways they talk and say, why Pochettino would they favor some particular set of players above the other? If something is not working, we want to see changes. Make the change. Let us know that it's not working. You understand? So you don't play this Enzo, Gallagher, Caicedo together. And to my own view, throughout this season, they really work. Those three players playing together, they really work. So I would say do something different. That time where Chukwuemeka dey, and they talk, and people they talk say me I be Chukwuemeka brother. They talk, but the fact remains that he is a good player, Chukwuemeka, for that position, for that midfield position. He can help in terms of driving, because waiting we sign Enzo for now to be able to give those passes. He's not doing it. And I said something the other day. I said, if he's not doing it, Caicedo should be able to do it. Should be able to cover up. Understand? Sometimes he bench Enzo, bring in somebody else. We have Caicedo there. Give him a chance. You can give this boy a chance now, and he plays one better ball like this. Where we say Enzo might go there, heart go there, beat where in there, so that he go come back. He go know what thing they do. This is Chelsea. There is competition in a club like this. If you're not doing well, somebody else will bench you.
That is why I say Petrovic at the goal.
Exactly. Now Sanchez now no even assistant. I no get hope again. Unless he go dey pray make Petrovic get injury. You understand? But assistants now, no, I don't see him replacing Petrovic. So that is what Chelsea is all about. The midfielders, they need to work together. They need to call themselves together. Say, guy, see, this is Chelsea we are playing for. Everybody should cover up for everybody. You understand? If me I miss tackle, you come cover me up. If I know the pass well, you pass well. When I reach chance to score. You understand? Caicedo should be able to also be goal-minded. He can score as well. Enzo Fernandez, I don't know, ever since he started to shoot shot, I never see one better shot where Enzo shoot, unless that free kick when he score against Aston Villa. I never see any other. His shot is so poor. Outside the box is so poor. And most of our balls, sometimes, most of the set pieces we get, when we play it and the opponents shoot it out, we need that player that can come from behind and make a very wonderful shot. You understand? Sometimes if he deflects, enters side post.
Yeah, true.
You understand? So I feel personally on this note that Pochettino should know how to use these three guys together, because they are not actually working.
Yeah.
He should interswitch them for another player.
That's good. Yes, you have heard it all from Dave, Big Dave. You have said so many things, starting from the Newcastle game, down to Nico Williams, down to the owners, down to the solution, or everything. Don't talk. You understand? So we'll be waiting for your thoughts and your own opinion concerning everything you have said so far. But before we end the show, let's drop this for his fans.
Okay. Prediction time.
Man U Everton.
Draw.
I'll give
Draw soup.
I'll give you 1.5. But definitely Man U must score. Then Sheffield Bournemouth.
I'll give you upper hand to Sheffield, but then to be on the safer side, I'll say 0.5.
Okay, 0.5. Then Wolves versus Fulham. Our 10th position decider.
I beg, we'll go back there for draw. I beg.
Okay, draw.
I beg, when draw, I beg. Draw for us. Arsenal straight win. Arsenal is on fire, but they will still win league.
I dey talk.
I'm very good.
All right, guys. Thank you very much. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, follow this page because on this channel we only give you updates that concerns Chelsea
And Chelsea alone.
Sitting here is Peter's
Big Dave up here.